So we weren't at Eagles Landing very long, maybe a couple of months before there was an event at Eagles Landing. Then it was about kind of building out the ministry teams. And that's where I met Chad. And I'd had at that point, I'd run sound for 20 years, give or take, in kind of bar scenarios and, a little bit of kind of home recording type stuff. But so it was quick. I met Chad in a few months and got involved on the tech team, and it was pretty scary at first, or intimidating anyway. But it turned out okay. So I ran Eagles Landing, or I was the lead on Eagles Landing for, I don't know, man. It must have been like 4 years, give or take. Could have been more or less, but that seems about right. Which was awesome. And I got to see the team grow. I got to really build relationships. And, COVID kind of took out Eagles Landing, which was heartbreaking on the one hand, but also it is what it is. It kind of made, it made sense to do what we did. So it was an interesting bit for me though, because as we came to, there was this kind of lull at the end of COVID, like, what are we doing? What are we not doing? For, I think it was almost a year, I just served on the tech team. So it was nice to kind of take that break and just serve and not lead. Then I guess 6 months ago, something like that, Chad kind of opened up about me taking a lead position on the McDonough campus again, and things were shifting with Zach being more primarily down in Forsyth, so it made sense. And so now I am leading the tech team in McDonough, and we need volunteers. So we, the interesting thing, I thought about the Behave thing. Guys that have known me for a long time know that I was a smoker when I got to church. And one of there were a lot of reasons that I quit. Grandkids, my kids, setting the example that I set, et cetera. However, when I took the lead position at Eagles Landing, your dad made me sign this contract. And one of the things in the contract that I was agreeing that I should be beyond reproach. And I'm like, okay, but I knew that I couldn't keep smoking. And it was one of the things that really helped me make a decision to behave, so to speak. I've still got a lot of improvement on the behave piece. It's probably the piece that I'm furthest apart, whether it's profanity or, whatever. But I'm a lot better human being than I was 20 years ago. There's no doubt about that. So, yeah.